Hi, everyone. I am Becky Nova of Live Free with Becky Nova, where you learn not only to be financially independent, but you also learn how to live mortgage and rent free. So, one of the questions that came up in our Lady Landlords Facebook group, if you're not a member, head over to Facebook and search for Lady Landlords there. We were talking about the idea of how to make extra money, either to get out of debt that you have in order to buy property, or possibly just to save faster for a down payment for your next real estate venture. So as we were going through the idea of different side hustles that you can find, one thing came up was also how you can use that side hustle to at the same time get mentored to learn more about real estate. So I came up with a list of things that you could do where you can make money and learn more about real estate investing. First thing that came to my mind is actually something that I do. I actually am a VA, a virtual assistant for a realtor that I absolutely love and adore. He is fantastic with rental properties. So I've bought a few multifamilies from him, and we worked out a deal where I can help run his social media. And on the back end, not only do I make a little bit of a stipend from that goes towards my down payments, but I really get to see the different things that he's working on within real estate. And I get to understand what is going on behind the scenes a lot more. That really helps me with my goals as a real estate investor. That brings me to job profession number 2 that you can do, which is to actually be a realtor yourself. Being an agent is definitely something that you could do part-time. It does require a lot of work and building a book of business, but in certain ways, it might be a good fit for you because now you fully understand that whole process, and that's then something that keeps you involved in real estate, but a couple extra commissions here and there probably would really be great for your bank account. If you're saying, you know what, that entrepreneur kind of lifestyle of a realtor is not necessarily for me, another way to do that would be to work in a real estate office or any other office that's associated with real estate. Maybe it's a real estate attorney's office, maybe it's a mortgage broker's office, something of that nature. But even if you're just going to go in and for a couple extra hours a week are going to help answer phones and file papers and make copies, not the most glorious of jobs, but if it's some extra money where you can learn more about real estate, that might be a good fit for you too. Next is kind of going back a little bit more towards that virtual assistant. For some different positions within real estate, think about either a realtor, maybe your wholesaler. Some of those times, those people need people to make cold calls, to maybe go knock on doors of properties that they're interested in buying, or seeing if that person wants to sell their home. Or maybe you have to call some people that are on a list of properties that are about to go into a foreclosure. So being that cold caller could also be a good fit for you. Next, wholesaling. Now I'm going to, why is there a fly around my head? You think I'm inside. Wholesaling is actually a video that I made all about wholesaling. So go back and take a look at that. I did that video yesterday. But wholesaling is an idea of where you get a contract for one property, and then you actually sell that contract to somebody else and you make money between the difference. So that could be something that's a very popular way for a lot of people to start learning about the transactions and learning about the players of the game, and where they're able to use that money from those sales as something that then can work on a down payment for actually their own property in the end. Next one that comes to mind is actually being a notary. You want to think of the different roles of people that you need through these transactions, right? So we already talked about a realtor, usually a mortgage broker or a real estate attorney are going to have a little more of an investment up front to kind of have those jobs. So maybe not the part-time side hustle really that we're talking about here today, but a notary is something that you can actually go and help out with real estate transactions. So you're still involved in the game, but you're getting paid to be there. So those are my 6 or 7 different job ideas. If you have another one in your mind that popped up, please put it down in the comments. Let me know what else you do to earn side money that is involved in real estate investing. All right. Thank you guys very much for joining me. Once again, I am Becky Nova of Live Free with Becky Nova. You can find us on Facebook at Lady Landlords or check out our webpage at lady-landlords.com. Thank you very much and have a good rest of your day.